3, 2, 1. Turntables activated. Get ready.
The most versatile hip-hop radio station in the world.
You can talk about us, but you can't talk without us. Phenomenal radio. We are what radio should be. You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think?
Holy where'd you find this?
You're locked into the #1 online radio station.
Here we go!
It's not that your radio sounds strange. You just found a station that plays what you like.
Phenomenal radio.
Radio just got a lot more fun. Thanks for listening.
Phenomenal Radio, PHENOMradio.com, the most versatile hip-hop station in the world. We take the power of the industry and place it in the hands of the independent, and we've been doing that damn near 2 decades. I am your brother at Slate Stone Music on any social media platform. Just make sure it's definitely me. Tap in with us. If you're on a search engine optimization tool, utilizer, if you one of them, hashtag the 1000 Network and start there. You'll find us. We got a phenomenal guest in here, got a couple DJs, and we got our brother Dick James in here who's going to introduce our guest. But first, DJ Despair, it's on you. What's good?
It is a DJ Despair, hailing all the way up from Canada, CEO, part of so many brands. There's so many that you see most of them here on the platform. This is the family, Dick James.
Yes, sir. I am Timo Dick James, co-owner, KPTX Digital Broadcasters, Phenom Radio, the most diverse, phenomenal radio station on the planet. You can put your money on that, buddy. I got something to put to behind it to tell you that what we're saying, that's exactly what it is. We are who we say we are. I'm also founder of the Industry Plug magazine. You know what I mean? And you know, I've been fortunate. 2024, I was fortunate to become a partner with the Dr. Slate Stone from out of Texas with Phenom Radio, and we partnered back up with our longtime brother and friend from Canada, DJ Despair, and it's been great. You know, I really don't say things like that, but this is a platform that allows us to be open, be honest, be forefront. So I'm gonna just say that's exactly what it is. I'm very, very happy to have been in the circle, been in the mix, and build these relationships with my brothers. And so that's the reason why we're here today. We got our other brother on here from California and the Texas roots. He has an extended history. He, along with DJ King Assassin, a lot of people would know them because they're the dynamic duo that did a lot of the Tupac, music, a majority of all of it. Majority of all of the mixtapes. I mean, all the way back to the 90s, the golden era. So yeah, this is really a priority, and it's a privilege to have teamed up with DJ Green Guy, who is also, one of the founders of Radio Impact DJs, which is a group of DJs from California to Texas to Georgia to Florida to Philadelphia, to New York, DC. I mean, it's so many different markets, Chicago, Detroit. It's a lot of other markets that we can continue to tap into and speak on, but I would rather the goat and the horse speak for himself. And then the people that's tapped in with us, they can hear it for themselves. Because this is not a he say, she say type of platform. This is, this is what it is. When you get it from here, know that it's 100, and like Dr. Slate Stone says, 1,000. So without further ado, I appreciate you guys and thank you for joining us again, and give us a warm welcome for the one and only DJ Green Guy. What's good with you, Green?
What's up, y'all? Hey, thank you for having me on your platform. Hey, I want to send a birthday shout out to Foxy Brown. The legendary Foxy Brown turned 47 years old today, and many of us who follow this movement, this hip hop movement, this culture, love Foxy Brown, have enjoyed her music, and you know, she looks better today than she did 20 years ago. She's still beautiful, and I just salute you, Foxy Brown. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stories that I heard of you, never met you in person, but everybody, all the stories are all positive. So I'm sending you Cake Day love, Foxy Brown.
Happy born day, Foxy. She's a full-fledged woman. And yes, she is beautiful. And thank you for your music, and thank you for your contributions to the hip-hop culture.
That's
Indeed.
right. And yeah, you said it already, but I gotta say it again. Shout out to DJ King Assassin. Without DJ King Assassin, there is no DJ Green Guy, and there is no Radio Impact. No King Assassin, no me, no Radio Impact. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A lot of the Tupac music, like you say, that didn't come out commercially, like the mixtape stuff, he was behind that. Afeni Shakur, the late R.I.P. Afeni, she gave him permission to use that music. And, you know, I heard about King Assassin because I was a huge Tupac fan living on the East Coast. I was telling all my homies about King Assassin when I first saw his mixtapes back in 06. And I never thought I would meet DJ King Assassin. I was such a huge fan. But before we get into all that, though, it's so lovely that the stars aligned to bring us together, y'all being Phenom Radio and me being a part of a movement called Real Peace Shit. I'm sorry if I use a language. I don't know if that language is acceptable. I apologize about that slip. But the P stands for Phenom right now. You know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all.
Salute to you, brother. You know what I mean? We appreciate you for tapping in. And right now is a perfect time, man, to get into your journey. You started out saying you was on the East Coast checking out King Assassin. How did you link up with King Assassin? What brought you to the West Coast? And what brought about Radio Impact DJs? How did you get aligned in with the pop music? Let us hear it.
All right. I started loving music back in 95, you know, to where I wanted to create it. You know, I played football, and my football teammates always wanted me to freestyle on these long away game road trips because they like hearing me freestyle, and we didn't have cell phones back then to entertain ourselves. So we had to entertain ourselves. And so I'd just be freestyling for hours on end on these long road trips. And then I started making mixtapes. You know, I would take songs I heard on the radio, play them into my boombox with the microphone on, and play them with two tapes playing. And I also had a vinyl situation, and I would just put together all these mixtapes. So I actually started loving DJing and freestyling back in 95. And 99 with artist named Alan Dubs, and he's from Virginia Beach. And him and I was locked up together in 98, but we connected and ended up in the studio, a Third Eye studio on Virginia Beach in the Seven City area. Shout out to the Seven Cities. And I lived in VA for 7 years, but most of my life in my earlier days was in Philly, you know, so a lot of the music that I made had different things. I wasn't really an East Coast artist because I had all this love for the West Coast, and I was highly influenced from the West Coast. And then all the women that I would meet would be from the West Coast on the East Coast. My first girlfriend was from out here in LA, and that didn't work out. But then later in life, I met the woman who I'm married to now, who's from Inglewood, but she moved out there, you know, to go to college. And, you know, I ended up coming out here to start a family because that's where all her family's at. And you can't really raise kids without help. It takes a village to raise a child. So we had planned to, you know, after we got married, start our family and live out here where all her family's from, because I don't have a lot of family, you know, a lot of blood-related family. I consider my close friends family, and that's the family you spell PHAMILY, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, my blood relatives is few and far between and stuff like that. So I met King Assassin on the radio, like how I'm meeting y'all. You know, it was really strange. About 17 years ago, I was already a fan of his, and a friend of mine, a mutual friend of his, knew that I was a fan of his, but didn't tell me that they knew him. And it was just so crazy. I'm just doing my radio show. Back then, it was on Blog Talk Radio. And, you know, they call from an unknown number. Blog Talk like to put all these ones on there. You know, you don't even know who the unknown number is. Just say 11111. So I don't know who the person is, and it's King Assassin. And I had his CD right in front of me. I said, whoa, I got your CD right here, right next to my laptop. Oh, just like that. And I felt like I was dreaming. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what's up. Shout out to Dick James. He just put up the DJ King Assassin tribute album on the screen, which we created, me and Mr. Loco, as we are Assassin's disciples. He put us on, so we made a tribute for him. You know, a lot of people give people flowers after they're gone. We're into giving the flowers out while you're here. And, you know, since we're men and we're giving flowers to other men, I'm not going to say it's flowers. I'm going to say it's cannabis flowers, okay? That way, you know, you can go ahead and smoke those flowers and get something out of it. But no, we was on the radio, and he called, and I could not believe my ears. King Assassin is calling my show. And ever since then, we've been connected. He told me, yeah, back then he had the Mix Show Blast Network. We'll go ahead and syndicate your radio show on our station. And that network evolved into 98.2 The Beat. And then for a while, he just had 98.2 The Beat. But then in 2017, he came out to LA, and he was having some technical issues with getting the DJs to go live. And I have a little skills in that department, technical. I don't like using them no more because I'm getting older, you know what I'm saying? But I do still have them, and then everybody try to make me the IT person. But yeah, I went over to this hotel in downtown LA, right? And he was down there. I was drinking some Hennessy with him and shit. Oh man, excuse my language. Am I allowed to say that on here? I apologize.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, so we drinking some Hennessy down there, and we was trying everything with the IP address, the port numbers, not to get too deep, but we got it working. Right as they're trying to kick us out, we're in the bar area, and the bouncer dude is like, y'all gotta go. And we're like, oh, we got it working. You know, he had his phone, he could hear what I'm playing through my laptop. I said, that's right, we got it. So ever since that moment when I helped him fix that little situation for the DJs to go live, he knew he could trust me a little deeper than just an acquaintance. And we kind of like started working a lot more as partners, not just like you do you, I do me, but let's win together. You know what I'm saying? And slowly but surely, he started handing over more responsibilities for the radio impact DJ thing over to me because he could trust me. He'd, see that I could do this and handle that. Okay, I'll let you. Cool. I'll give you responsibility of that. And we just started growing, and we went from, at one point we had 24 syndicated radio stations together. Well, that was a little too big for our britches there. So we had to downsize it down. And now we're in an ownership group, and we only co-own 5 together, King Assassin and myself. And then we're minority owners of other ones. And we do this thing where if you want to build your own radio station and get a chart set up so that, you can have a chart for your station and have your radio rotation report to the radio impact chart system, we'll build you a station, you know what I'm saying? And have your station report to our chart system. So we have, I think, 15 stations doing that right now. And some of them are owned by people in New York City, as Dick James had mentioned. some are owned in Detroit. There's quite a few DJs that are in Las Vegas that are part of our Radio Impact DJ family. And, we have people all over Houston, all over that is connected to Assassin, myself, or just the Radio Impact family in general that are helping us to move this thing forward. You know what I'm saying? I won't say it's a movement that's ours. It's a movement that's yours that we help build together. That's how we say it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're doing your thing, I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to help you win. We're going to win together. And that's how we do. You know what I'm saying? People who are actually passionate about this music thing, they're going to just keep that flame lit and keep that torch going. And you know what I mean? I'm green guy, so I'm going to keep it green lit over here. You know what I mean? And we're going to make that thing go as far as you want it to go. Blow it up as far as you can make it blow up. We're going to help you do it. You know what I'm saying? We're kind of like that gasoline that goes on the flame. So shout out to DJ Jackpot out there in Vegas. He's part of the Dog Pound family. He's been in this very room and, smoked some greenery with the green guy before, and he's one of the Radio Impact DJs. And I could go on and name them all, but I can't think of all their names off the top of my head. But I salute y'all, man. I appreciate y'all having me on y'all platform.
Indeed, man. I appreciate you sharing that story and whatnot. We're going to go to this commercial break. And when we come back, it's going to be real quick. And then DJ Despair going to chop it up with you and pick your brain, man. DJ Green Guy in the building. Global Audio Forensics, PhenomRadio.com. Sounds something like this.
KPTX, Digital Broadcasters, Phenom radio station, the most diverse radio on the planet.
What's up? I'm just trying to bring you finer things in real life. Check me out as King J the Blunt Man, and you are now rocking with the most diverse station on the planet. KPTX, Digital Broadcasters, Phenom Radio. Listen worldwide with this shit. Stop playing. Let's get it.
How you doing? It's me, the Prince of the Bars Jr., the official, baby. I got a lot of things I'm excited about, but in the meantime, we're gonna get on KPTX Digital Broadcasters. The King and the Prince, man, crown bound downtown. It's phenomenal, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Yeah, it's Ja World, and I'm tuned in with the most diverse radio station in the world, PHENOM Radio. My new single, H-Time Love, going crazy right now. Rockstar Wank.
Phenomenal Radio, PhenomRadio.com, the most versatile hip-hop station in the world, where we take the power of the industry, put it in the hands of the independent, and more. I am your brother, Aslay Stone Music, in here with my brothers. Our phenomenal guest on today, DJ Green Guy, and we're going to shoot it all the way up to Canada to our number one DJ, holding it down in the network, DJ Despair. It's on you, bro.
I've been waiting for a day to smoke with you. Me and Assassin were talking about. You froze?
Yeah, it's froze.
Yeah, it's froze.
He gonna check out and have to check back in. It'd be nice if we could listen to a little sample of one of the mixes that he gave us, if possible, Doc. Some kind of way. When he come back after he make it back in and spare chop it up with him a little bit.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to get with whoever in that department to be letting me know how much he be doing. I can't be doing the production on the fly.
That's why I can't wait to get back into the studio, man. That's why I can't wait to get back into my do that thing for you on the fly. But no,
it's all good, man. I might can make something happen. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm a one-man show over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you listen to me, you probably can do anything.
Right.
I don't know. He needs my help. We'll be back
anyway from where I'm sitting. You know.
Yeah, I can make it happen. It's just gonna be a little bit.
Yeah, just a little sample. I mean, because it's like, man, they going hard on that Pimp C stuff, man. That, chopped and screwed. And really,
it's so funny that
we got them.
I'm still sitting on a mixtape cover of me and King Assassin, and
you got to keep that. That's
Hold on, he back.
The green guy's back. Green Lantern's back. What's good with your greenery?
He back, but we don't. There he is. There he is.
Hey, I don't.
You hear?
Yeah, we can hear you. Froze up a little bit. You know, it happens like that from time to time.
All right, there he is. The spare's on you.
Yeah, man.
We good?
The connection is back.
Already then.
So how much weed?
I see you holding up the New Jersey. Yeah, there's New Jersey right there. Shout out to Richie Hendricks.
Yeah, that's that pack right there, man. That's that
So
vinyl.
as vinyl is very essential these days. Everybody's sleeping on vinyl.
Right. It's for the real. Had to show it to them real quick for a lot of the young artists who are not familiar with what vinyl is. 12-inch records. That's DJ.
So how does it
Green
feel
Guy.
to have vinyl? Hello?
That's right.
Again.
That's right. Some vinyl for y'all real DJs out there.
A question for you: how much weed do you smoke on a daily?
My connection keeps clipping there. Say it again.
I said on a question in a friendly weed head. How much weed do you smoke in a day?
Oh no. Oh, weed. Okay. You know what's crazy? When I was on the East Coast, I lived there for over 30 years and it wasn't legal, you know? So the first time I ever stepped into a dispensary, and I never had no medical card because I felt like that was snitching on yourself, you know what I'm saying? First time I ever walked out of the dispensary, weed in my hand legally and copped it to smoke recreationally. I still felt like I was breaking the law. You know what I'm saying? Because for years, I lived in a place where you couldn't do that legally. You know, so, man, I still kind of get nervous talking about it. But, you know, I try not to smoke too much when I smoke because I want to be available for my wife and be available for my children and be as ready to go as I possibly can be. So when I do smoke, it's usually when my kids are asleep and the day is over. And I, you know, like in the movie Friday when Smokey would tell Craig, you ain't got no job, you ain't got no place to go. You know what I'm saying? That's like the time that I really go and get high, you know what I mean? And then I keep my joy to a low roar because if you have too much fun, that's when the haters come. You know what I'm saying? So I keep my joy right about here. Anything else, here come the haters. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I do me. You know what I mean? But smoking, oddly enough, when I smoke, I don't like smoking joints. I don't like smoking bongs. I don't like smoking bowls. I only like to smoke weed in a blunt because I'm from Philly and that's how we started smoking and that's how we used to smoke. So, you know, earlier in my early days before I was a family man, I might smoke 3 or 4 blunts a day. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know what I was smoking. It's not like now where you can choose your own adventure and tell, you know, this is the high I want to have at the dispensary. And then they let you choose your own adventure. Go, okay, if you want to go this way, smoke this string. We didn't have that. It was the weed man is on the other side of the train tracks. And we're going to meet him discreetly and get a secret handshake. And you don't know what you're going to be smoking on, but you're going to be high. That's the type of shit I was on. But out here, you know, it's a little different. You can get a weed and you could be driving down the road and hit the little vape pen. Nobody know. Nobody can even smell it. You could be so discreet with it that You could be an undercover stoner and shit like that. So, it has really evolved, man. They even have the cannabis blunt gummies. One time I ate a gummy out here. I was in the studio right here. My homie brought one over here, and I ate it, and I didn't feel nothing. He was like, "Aren't you going to eat that other one?" Why did I listen? I ate that other one, and next thing you know, I lost my voice because I was singing along to all the music I was playing out here, and I was just lit as a Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying? But truthfully, I try not to do that gummy shit because it's like drinking wine, man. It kind of sneaks up on you. And as far as with the weed, man, now I kind of try to be all the way with it for my kids.
Focused.
Not, it's more important to me to be available as a father. But when I can, though, I get down with the blunts, and I really like those hemp wraps. They got these double XL blunt wraps out here in Cali that's made with hemp, so it's no tobacco, and they also got CBD in them. And so roll it up, and it's like rolling a blunt, but you get in the hemp all with the, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a sativa man, so I'll do the hybrids, but I prefer sativa. You know what I'm saying? And
yes.
Yeah, get me a double XL hemp wrap with the CBD and some Tiva on the inside, and we straight.
No, I can tell that's why that's your energy, because sativa has to be like up because sativa just keeps you. Can't smoke sativa too much because it keeps my brain running too much.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to do, right?
No, it's not. Yeah, but not to someone like who's always thinking. Sometimes slowing down is
What you mean sativa not supposed to keep you up and keep your brain going?
No, man, I'm too not for me. Not for me. Other people,
okay.
Not
it's
for
in
me.
tune. It's in tune.
It's
with,
opposite. It because sativa just irritates
thinking,
me.
conceptual.
No, I think enough
creations.
stuff. I don't need sativa to make it worse.
Yeah.
That's just consistent overthinking.
I got you. I got you. It's called managing it.
Yeah.
What's funny then, man? We was having too much fun, so technology was hating.
Right.
No, he's always hating.
Right. Everything been cool till now they want to play.
You know how it goes sometimes.
I tried to get on a sample mix, man, but the megabytes, the file size is too large to run it through this audio, run it through this streaming platform.
I got you.
The file size. But they can hear DJ Green Guy on Phenom Radio Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that's what it is, man. A tap in with DJ Green Guy on his site. How often do you smoke, Despair, while we waiting on Green Guy?
When the question is how often I don't.
Hey, well, answer that question. When are you not smoking? Shit.
When I'm sleeping.
Oh, okay. Hey, more power to you, man. There he is. There he is.
You see, the difference between me and most people is I use it for because of my injuries and pain. I use it for pain. So a lot of people use it differently. I use it to maintain myself so I can hang out with my kids and my grandchildren, be bearable because of my pain. So I live with chronic arthritis, so that stuff really helps.
You got a medical prescription card.
I'm a medical full patient, yeah.
Right.
Oh, Green Guy out there in the sun now. He said he up. He up.
Yeah,
and then the signal drop.
Green said he tired of that.
Yeah, man. It happens sometime.
It does. Technology.
Yeah.
Got him posted behind you on the screen. He looking, very green guys, looking like Captain Kangaroo with the hat on.
Yeah.
Definitely like he out there chasing the wildlife. Interrupting and interfering with the wildlife.
Shout out to King Assassin too, holding it down, man, out there in the West Coast.
Real talk. I
Big
linked up
brother
with him
King
in
Assassin.
like 2014, man, and been connected with him since.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like,
Good
it's
brother.
like 2000 and wow, I think it was like 2010, 11.
Yeah.
It wasn't long after I got on social media. I think it was Twitter where I hooked up with him first. Putting my first artist that I was doing my tango along with from South Carolina, Weird Supreme. His radio station was the first radio station that I actually put my first independent artist on, 98.2.
He was gonna ask. He was the first person to help me ship. He pitched one of my movie deals.
Mm-hmm.
Movie deals.
Yeah, I was working with some guys on a project with Ox Louis Rankin before he died. So we had a movie that we had put together, and Assassin saw the trailer and blew up my phone quick and said, "Yo, let's make this happen." And the guys fell apart on it. That's on them. But Assassin has been one of my biggest mentors in this game, like for business wise and digital wise, expanding. Like the radios, everything. I followed all that lead.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm still sitting on this mixtape that I'm ready to drop with them. Plus, working with the legendary Cocaine also came from that whole circle.
Right. This is where I first got into being an ambassador for radio stations and DJs. It was through them, the Impact 12 radio DJs, the first radio stations that they had, the first 12. And like I said, it's just been a relationship. It was around the same time I was discovering Phenom and On the Bus, how that network was. So that's how I knew. And I was being referred to them by the system because I was looking for particulars. I wasn't looking for just any radio station that's up playing music. Nah, because anybody can have a radio station and just playing music, but are we able to track the music? Are
But
we
that's
able
what
to
digital tracker.
collect data from the music being played? And that's how I got on to the bus. And on the bus, Phenom was right there out the gate, along with like Reverb Nation and some other different things and companies that aren't even around any longer.
Oh, when we got into this, what was it Slate? There was about 60 to 100 different platforms trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And everybody crashed like left and right, like from just even the marketing platforms. So many things had died out. The torrent sites, mixtape sites. Like, how many mixtape sites are actually still standing strong now?
I don't know, maybe like 2. And I hadn't even went to check since. I mean,
well, Coast to Coast is still standing. .piff is I don't know if it became its own identity or it stopped. Nerve DJs, all that's still running and everything, but there's only certain platforms.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Mixtape.com.
Spinderella.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Spinrilla, I remember that shit.
I'm still got my account on there. I finally have it. I got my account. The only account that I didn't get on still is live mixtapes. You guys mess with me, man. I've been trying to get on.
I got it. I mean, I have them, but I want to DJ, and I just over time digital just, you know what I mean. And so I never even really went back to them using because when I first dropped my first 2 singles, that Piff was popping, Spinrilla, all of them. And I didn't even bother doing them myself. I just let DJ Cool Hand do them because he was popping on them at the time.
Yeah.
That was 6 years ago, 6 years ago.
Oh, bro. I remember being on the front page of Spinderella, Coast to Coast and stuff for so many years. Like,
Green guy.
What's happening?
You got some of your music in there, Green?
My music? Where at?
where you at? You got some of it live. You can play in the background. One of your mixes, one of the recent mixes that you sent to Phenom.
I don't know if I sent y'all anything, but I do know Sweet Jones is available. If y'all got YouTube, you can find DJ Green Guy Sweet Jones 1 and 2. Those are the ones that we're really pushing because
Right, that's what
you
you
know,
sent us.
me and a bunch of rappers that go by the P6 Mafia did it.
Yeah, that's what you sent us too. That's the mix you sent us on Phenom. That's what's bumping right now. The tribute to Sweet Jones.
Tribute to MC and DJ Screw.
Yeah.
You know, we were highly influenced by them, not only as West passed away out here on the West Coast. He you know, his dying day was out here in West Hollywood. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So he spent a lot of time with Yuck Mouth when he was alive out in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the Bay Area was influenced by the down south. That whole region of New Orleans, Houston, that whole Gulf Coast, Third Coast region got a lot of love from the DJ Candy Paint, the Purple Drink, you know, all that stuff kind of like blended with the Bay Area and the Third Coast and LA. You know what I mean? It's a lot of barbecue love out here. A lot of the food that you get in LA is actually food that's Creole that comes from New Orleans and Houston areas. You know what I'm saying? So in a lot of ways, a lot of people from Texas moved to Cali. And so a lot of that Texas style is out here in Cali as well. And we had to pay homage and tribute to UGK and DJ Screw because without DJ Screw, a lot of hip hop wouldn't exist. I know they were doing Chopper ATL album Above the Law before DJ Screw, but Screw did it differently. He put his own stamp on it. And, you know, back in Philly, I was making Chop and Screw versions of my shit because of DJ Screw because it was so dope. If you love hip hop, how
Right.
And just because they're gone don't mean that their style can't live forever. And so, you know, me and a bunch of artists. And that's why we actually have part 3 get ready to come out September the 19th. And have out on Pimp C's birthdays, December 29th. To end off the 4th quarter of the year, Sweet Jones 4 is on its way. It's already recorded, mixed, and done, and we're hoping to have it released by the 29th of December. We're going to leak some singles along the way, though. You know what I'm saying? So look out for all those Sweet Jones tracks. You know what I'm saying? Artists like Parking Lot Peasy, San Pedro, Richie Hendrix, The Boulevard, The Pimp from the Boulevard, all contributed to it. And we actually have some features with Juicy J and Project Pat on some of these tracks as well.
No doubt. That's love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we definitely, if you want to tap into a DJ Green Guy, you can catch him on the Phenom Radio airwaves Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time to 10 p.m. Central
I don't know
Standard
if I can listen again or what.
Do what?
Oh, I got you. You said it's Central Time?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. We got a little lag, but it's all good, man. It's on you, man. What you got, James? You got something for him?
Well, I mean, you know, I just wanted to make sure that everybody got a chance to see the face so they could put a face with the tag. And to all the new listeners that are tuned in, they'll get a chance to know who the Green Guy is and, you know, the history of the Green Guy and DJ King Assassin and the relationships that go back with the one and only Tupac. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And that the radio impact DJs are now doing their thing on Phenom Radio, KPTX Digital Broadcasting. So, yeah, we're
Y'all had
extending our
a
name.
chance to hear Player Haters?
I was listening the other morning. You know what I mean? So I be doing a lot of different listening during different times. And so, yeah, I had a chance to listen. You keep freezing up again, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's all
Locked
good.
down. Yeah.
We don't met our perfect match today in that time period anyway. So we near that time. We can get on there and get on up out of here, man.
Indeed, man. Salute to Radio Impact DJs, DJ Green Guy.
Okay, I know y'all got that Telegram, right?
Yeah. Looking at it right now.
I just sent y'all a link to Player Haters on.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna vibe with it. You got any special shout outs you want to shout out? Couldn't even do it then. Hey, get on up out of here, bro.
All right, yeah, we gonna play this one and go out with it, man. DJ Green Guy in the building. In and out, man, but it's all good. We gonna play this record and shut it down. Green Guy, you got any shout outs, man? We gonna go out with that record.
Yeah, big shout out to the whole P6 Mafia, my homie Valette. Stay tuned 247. You know what I'm saying? All my homies all over across the map. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. Shout out to all my kids, my wife, you know what I'm saying? The whole fam out there, the whole Radio Impact family, Radio Impact DJs, DJ King Assassin, Eternal Thug Life, Mr. Loco, K. Davis the Hitman. Check out Sweet Jones Part 3, September 19th. One Thou Wow. Peace.
Indeed, man. Peace.
Why they always mad? Why they always hating? Throwing salt up in the game, boy, you must be fading. I be out here with the stack of chip motivating. Player haters watching, but they never getting payments. Pulled up clean, dripping sauce like spaghetti. They be throwing shade, but they pockets looking petty. Talk behind my back, but in person acting friendly. Trying to count my pockets, boy, that math ain't even ready. I see them lurking on the gram, watching how I flex. Mad cause they still trying to get their first check. I don't chase clout, I just chase them blue faces. You busy in my comments, I'm busy switching places. Haters in the rear view, I don't even see them. Trying to stop my hustle, but I wouldn't want to be them. Talking all that noise, but they know they gotta beat me. Every time I pull up, man, they acting like they need me. Why they always mad? Why they always hating? Throwing salt up in the game, boy, you must be fading. I be out here winning, stacking chips and motivating. Player haters watching, but they never getting payments. I ain't never stressing about a hater, I just elevate. Stay up in they feelings while I'm somewhere out in outer space. Big stepping, parking lot busy in a different lane. They be in the nosebleeds, looking at the Hall of Fame. You can't knock the hustle, you can't block the vision. Hating only work when you focus on what you missing. I be steady grinding, putting numbers in the system. They be throwing bricks while I'm building up the kingdom. Hater this, hater that, man, get up out my mentions. Mad cause I be living while they living off attention. I be moving smooth while they stressing off a pension. If they talking big, tell them bring it to convention. We go. Why they always mad? Why they always hating? Throwing salt up in the game, boy, you must be fading. I be out here winning, stacking chips and motivating. Player haters watching, but they never getting payments. Looking from the sideline, wishing they could beat me. I just keep it pushing, I don't even do the freebies. Haters keep on talking, but the money keep increasing. Parking lot peasy, man, I'm balling every season. say hey, you winning, stacking chips and motivate. Why they always mad? Why they always hating? Throwing salt up in the game, boy, you must be fading.
The most versatile hip hop radio station in the world. Phenomenal Radio.